Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Weens. We just arrived to a city called Tir, which locally is known as Sur, which is an ancient Phoenician city on the coast of southern Lebanon. This city is famous for being a fishing port. It's been inhabited for thousands of years, and today, well, we're getting started this afternoon. We're gonna go to a famous sandwich restaurant, and then we're gonna meet up with a fisherman. We're gonna discuss with him about what we're gonna do because we're gonna go fishing, and then we want to somehow eat the fish that we catch if we catch fish. We're gonna arrange it all, but let's go first to the sandwich place, meet him. We're gonna talk about it, and then the fishing experience will probably be later, like way late tonight or early tomorrow morning and tomorrow. Okay, hope that all made sense. We're on our way now.
And this side says محظوظ اللي بياكل عند محفوظ. محظوظ means lucky, who eats at محفوظ. محظوظ اللي بياكل عند محفوظ. So you're lucky if you get the chance to eat at محفوظ. Let's go and see.
We're lucky to be here, and because we're in Tir, we're in Sur, we had to include this. And they've got all the different meats up here that they fill into the sandwiches. There's like probably half a dozen, 6 or 7 or 8 different meats. He just like flies through that line, whatever one you order, gets it into bread, sprinkles on some salt and some, I believe it's allspice and some chili powder. Then he has the tahini in a jug, which is awesome. He sprinkles that on, sprays that on, tomatoes and pickles, that's it, wraps them up. They're small sandwiches focusing on the meat. That smells really good. We're starting with the fatayel, which is their flagship, their signature sandwich, a minced meat. Cheers. And the flavor just keeps on coming.
That's liver.
Liver.
Cheers.
Liver is good. I love liver. Okay, this one is kidney. Kidney is wonderful.
Texture is just great.
Like liver, but more firm, not as creamy. And then the spices they use really heavy on the allspice, which is a mix of spices. You really taste the nutmeg, maybe the clove in there too, like a sweet mix of spices. Scoop up some of that chili. This is the sujuk.
I'm not doing that anymore.
Final bite. To eat one more bite of sandwich, which he made special for us, which is
Off menu.
off menu.
Just for Mark.
This should be on their menu though. It's a combination of sujuk and brains.
I tried it.
Like the brains is just the butter. These are a masterpiece of Lebanese sliders. What a spot. People just order like, they order like 5 at a time, you know.
Is it true what they have written there on the window?
Lucky to be here. Very lucky. We're still talking with the fisherman and arranging for tomorrow, but he's just shown us his boat. This is the boat we'll be going out in the morning. There it is.
Expecting a very calm day.
Oh, nice. Oh, because it's so
He
clear.
knows from looking at the sky. He doesn't need Google, he doesn't need anything. So just 24 hours before going into the sea, he looks up, he looks at the sky, he feels the wind around, and he knows that the sea is going to be calm.
So from here, I didn't know where we're walking, but from the port, we're walking down this lane, which is known as this area where we're going to get to is called the Christian Quarter. It is the Christian Quarter of Tir. Just emerged from the alley of the Christian Quarter and opened up into the sea. There's an ancient, I don't know what it is, but like a structure. This is just gorgeous here in the evening. The water is so clear, just sloshing around these rocks and this observation tower. The sun going down. A few people are fishing, but just the lapping waves and that clear water. Oh. Whoa. Almost got my shoe wet. I'm just anticipating the fishing experience tomorrow, soaking in the sea breeze, the mist, the water, the sunshine in the evening. Beautiful. Well, they're having a small barbecue, just fish and a type of shell. Like they might have harvested it right on these rocks right here, right?
It goes here.
Right here on these rocks. Said it's as fresh as possible. They're just offering to taste it right off the grill. That is incredible. You taste the sea. Oh, that's delicious. The freshness of it, it's a little bit chewy like squid. It's so good. This almost tastes like abalone to me, but like in a very small form. And he just said like an abalone is really hard. It clenches onto the rock. He said it's really hard to harvest because you have to take it off the rock. An amazing man and family, and now he's giving us a piece of the fish. Oh yeah. It's fresh, just charred on that grill. Little fish are some of the tastiest.
It was great.
Wow, thank you.
One more for you, be careful, yeah.
شكرا.
أنا لازم لحظة خليك وأنت بتطلعها بدي أفرجي مرتي مشان.
Okay, really nice family. Amazing scene. From here, we're going back to the hotel to rest until tomorrow morning. We just arrived at it's a boutique hotel where we're staying called Les Gardens de Tir. Really nice place, getting checked in now. They also have 2 huge German Shepherds that are beautiful. They're so graceful, they're very old. Really nice dogs. We got all checked in. This is a beautiful boutique hotel. It looks like a restored mansion, and we're here right at sunset. You could see the entire ball of fire overlooking Tir and the skyline overlooking, I guess they grow a lot of bananas here as well. But gonna get an early night rest, and then 4 a.m. tomorrow morning we'll be up to go fishing. Okay, good morning. It is 3:56 a.m. This is it. We are on our way to go fishing. Oh, beautiful, beautiful morning in Tir. Okay. Starting off with a little shot of coffee, but they've already been fishing this morning, and they had a small catch. They're cleaning out the nets now. Here we go, heading out from the port. They are mending the nets. It's not the biggest boat. This is a pretty basic boat too. They said we might go out like 3 to 4 kilometers into the ocean. We're on our way. This is an adventure. I'm loving it. You can still see land on this side, but then on this side heading out towards the water, it's just like it's heading into the unknown. It's the mist. And in the morning fresh air, it's fantastic. This is beautiful. I'm so disoriented. I don't even know if we went up or down shore. But anyways, they said this is during this time of the year. There's a lot of more fish closer to the rocks, to the shore. So this is going to be the first spot, or at least what he does. He jumps in the water with a mask on just to check the situation to see if he can see fish. I wonder how he has light, or he can just like instinctively feel the fish. Or he's checking now, he's testing the water just to see if we're gonna cast the net or not. Okay, it's hard to see because the light is not that bright right now. But if you look down at the water, it's just completely clear. Yeah, just completely, let me try my light. Yeah, I might have a glare, but that's just completely crystal clear water. The sun is coming up, just the mist over the mountains and the city of Tir. This is a moment. This is a moment to remember. Alright, I guess no luck here. We are moving on to the next place. Cranking up the engine, we're on our way. Yeah, the sun rising over the city of Tir. Oh, I'm just vibrating, kind of sitting on the engine right now. The ancient city of Tir. Sunrise Even if we don't catch any fish, the sunrise, this experience, this place, this destination where we are, it was fully worth it. And luckily they did catch some fish on their first cast of the net, but we'll see. We're still going. When you're eating a simple small fish, you have to, I mean, just like all farmers that grow rice, that grow wheat, that go fishing, that raise animals, that grow vegetables, the amount of effort and work and how all of us, me, how you, how we should all appreciate even every single bite of food. Could this be the moment? Is this gonna be our day, Fatty?
I really hope so. It will be perfect. If they catch this net and catch some fish, I'll be so excited. I'll be so happy for him.
Yeah, for sure. Still tracking the fish, but he really is like a, I mean, he's a fisherman, but he's a master fish tracker, just tracing them. You don't want to cast the nets unless there's fish there. Otherwise it would just be a waste of time and energy, actually. Net is circling around. This could be, we're set planting the net. The net is in the water, kind of did a whole circle dropping the net. And he just jumped into the water. Now they just jumped in the water to maybe like push the fish towards the net or something. We didn't catch anything on that toss of the net, so he's still scouting. I think we might try again, but this is the life of a fisherman, you know, it's unpredictable. Sometimes the seasons are up and down. It takes a lot of patience being a fisherman. And this is exciting. We were just cruising along and then all of a sudden a fish jumped out of the water and immediately they sprung into action, dropping the net in. It's going out again. We're just circling around. We made like, I think 3 full circles now with the net, dropping the net. He just caught just a turtle. And for sure we will let him go, but we circled in on a turtle. Magnificent. Beautiful, beautiful turtle. Still reeling in the net, a few small fish, and there might be some more, a few more we saw jumping down the net a while. I think I'm gonna have to take a quick swim as well. It's getting hot and the water is just so perfect for swimming right now. This is perfect. The water temperature is so perfect. It couldn't even be more perfect. It's clear. We were swimming, treading water out there for a while, and then just came onto this beach. It's just a completely empty, deserted beach. Yeah, Maya. Bravo, Maya! Yeah. We had to put the turtle on the boat for a little while until they finished. Whoa, he just splashed it. Until they finished reeling in the net, otherwise it would get stuck again. So now we're releasing the turtle.
1, 2.
Bye-bye. And that wraps up a fishing trip in the Mediterranean, in Tyr, in the ancient city of Tyr, Lebanon. And even though it wasn't a big catch today, I think what we learned many things. Number one is just how you should appreciate every fish that you eat and the work that goes into it, and just the work that fishermen have to go through. It is not easy. It is not an easy job. It's a life. I guess he lives there. Going home. It's so ancient. You feel like we're arriving on an ancient Phoenician fishing vessel back to the port. And the highlight was, again, learning the process, learning a bit about the fishermen's lives of this coast. Fishing has been done for thousands of years on this coast, and so just a slice of the culture here. And then that swim at the end, that was a highlight as well. I think from here we might go check out the fish market, just to see more of a variety of fish that comes from the Mediterranean, and then we'll proceed from there. We're walking now back to the old souks of Tyr, There's clothes shops. Again, this is one of the souks, one of the markets where you can find anything. Oh, I'm seeing more seafood. I guess this is the seafood section, the fish market section. For more of a variety of fish and a bigger catch, we came to the market, but these are Captain Nully definitely knows how to choose fish, and then also, and then of course he knows how to choose fresh fish as well. That's without a doubt. And we only chose local. They also have some fish maybe from Turkey, maybe from other waters, but these are only local Lebanese fish. Pork fish.
So it looks like a pork.
And look at that pattern when you see it.
Yeah.
It looks like a pork. Looks like a pig a little bit. What's amazing is we're doing as the fishermen would do here, and they take the fish, fresh catch, to the bakery to have it grilled at the bakery. That's amazing.
And they do it as a whole. They do not clean it. When he says that you're going to have a breakfast, you're going to feel and taste the sea. And the same bread that they use also to have their fish in the morning.
I'm loving in Lebanon so far, and this is more in this part of the world that I've seen it than anywhere else, is taking food to the local baker to have your food cooked. And we've done this like 3 or 4 times now. We've done it 3 or 4 times now, to bake breakfast, to bake bread, to bake meat, to bake kibbeh, and now bake fish in Tir. Step into the bakery, you can see the fire roaring, you can smell the aroma of bread. It smells so good. Oh wow. And they're like, this is actually like a kind of like a commercial bakery. Like, they look like they're baking for restaurants, baking for masses here. The fish have entered. They're gonna stay there. They're gonna hang out in the oven for 30 minutes, he said. So we'll just kind of hang around and wait for them.
Mark, we have a saying. Let me tell you. We have a saying. If somebody's really grumpy and always, in a bad mood, and he never smiles to anything, we say he doesn't smile even to a big, juicy loaf of bread. And especially if we do this. Wait.
No one could keep a straight face for freshly baked bread like this. He's gonna take us now to buy the hummus and fool, which is what he typically eats with the fish, so we're on our way to buy that next. We're kind of just shopping around town.
He wants you to try the fool. But typically the fishermen, they don't eat fool with the fish, they only eat hummus with the fish. But he wants you to try this fool. There's competition, because I told him yesterday we had the greatest fool ever. And he says, no, they don't even know how to make fool. So let's have some fool also. Look at the.
Cool. How did they even get it from the oven that fast? Some of the fools, and he adds on some of the chickpeas on the top of there too, with olive oil on the top. And I'm going pure first bite. That's like the creamiest fool I've ever had. Oh, it's so creamy. Really simple, but all about that texture and how he's so gentle when he handles the fool, like stirring it up. He doesn't want to whip it too hard. This is a fool that would be really good with some of the chili sauce. And I think his style is more that he makes the fool, and then you can chase it with different pickles and different herbs, or dip it into chili sauce yourself. What's unique about here, both a red chili sauce and a green chili sauce. That is the creamiest fool I've ever tasted. Oh yeah. Oh, this one's kind of spicy. When I took my first bite, I felt the fumes coming up.
Oh, I love that.
Now that is a full bite. Oh yeah. Taste that with onion, black olive, and mint. It's all in my mouth at once. That was great fool. It's been about 30 minutes, we're heading back to the bakery. That was just an impulse bowl of fool. We had to try it, even though mainly what we came there to get was takeaway hummus and fool as well. But it was just too good to not have a bowl real fast. And since we've been up for so long, I'm getting really hungry. Fish is ready, the skin is blackened, but I bet inside it's just so juicy, fleshy good. And we got one of the boards to just carry the fish out on. Now that's takeaway. Following the fish, the juices are dripping. That looks so good. Right out of the oven. One of the coolest things ever, carrying around a tray of cooked fish, fresh fish, around the town of Tir.
Crab.
And crabs too, a few little guys. This is where it all began. We're back right where we started this morning. This is right where Nolly parks his boat and where we had that coffee early in the morning where we set off. And this is a fisherman hangout here. It's like a canteen. I don't even know if I think they offer drinks, but you can bring your own food. You can come sit here. And this is where fishermen come to hang out. And there's like somebody here at all times. Here's the hummus and the fool. And this is what it all comes down to.
Caviar.
Just try some of the fish. I'm just gonna try a few flakes of that fish plain first before adding it with hummus. Oh, it's so firm. It's almost like chicken. It's so firm and so fresh, so pure. And then after trying it plain, I gotta try it Nolly's way. He takes bread, adds hummus, and then puts fish on top. And then season as you like. Oh, and just like munches the onion. That's awesome. Okay. Bread. Add hummus. Onto the hummus. And this is the fisherman. This is the fisherman, local Tir fisherman style. Oh, the hummus is amazing. With the fish, oh, that just melts away. Okay. Okay, just squish it.
That you just crushed. And some chili.
Bite with hummus, with that freshly crushed onion, hand crushed onion, fish, and chili sauce. Oh wow, that's a combo. That hand crushed onion, I'm gonna do it like that from now on. That just brings out the juices. These bites are just too good. Hummus goes amazing, which is also the tahini that goes so well with the fish.
Liver, and he says that Westerners don't eat it, but the fishermen here eat it, and it's good. It's a little bit bitter, he says.
Okay. So we didn't clean the fish or anything. We didn't gut it or anything. That's because Nelly says The fishermen here, they eat everything. Lots of the guts, lots of the insides. This is the fish liver, the pigfish liver, which he says is really good. Oh, wow. Oh, that is amazing. It is bitter and sweet at the same time. I love it.
You love it. No, he's being biased because when I saw the ribs of the sheep,
Yeah.
I said, oh, delicious. He said, it seems that you don't live next to the sea. The sheep ribs are nothing compared to the fish ribs, and he just gave them to me.
It's more oily than the body. Oh man.
Oh, okay. You're going for the
Steak.
Yes.
Steak.
Go for it. Yes.
Thank you. Towards the latter stages of the fish, I'm moving on. The fish is now becoming the vessel. The fish is becoming the bread. I'm amazed by the hand-crushed onion. That just, it juices it. That one's a liver.
He says that this is for him the best thing in the fish. The same one, this like the one that we had from this one, the same one, the liver.
The liver, right?
Yeah.
That fish was incredible, a pigfish. Pigfish, which is what it's locally known as. Not totally sure of the English name, but that is an amazing fish. It's so meaty, the bones are big, the meat is so fleshy and so firm. Unlike any other cities I've visited, even along the coast of Lebanon, it's truly a beautiful culture. And just seeing a slice of that culture, and even to be able to see the process of them fishing, using their skill to navigate the waters to then find fish, to then drop the nets, that was also like incredible to experience, to learn about. Big thank you to Captain Nully for taking us fishing with him today, and then big thank you to Maya and Chemonix and USAID for arranging it, for setting it up, and for USAID for sponsoring my trip to Lebanon, for funding my trip to Lebanon. Again, a big thank you for watching. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, you can click subscribe. Click that little bell icon also. That way, when I publish the next video, you'll get an instant notification of the next video that I publish. Goodbye from the ancient city of Tyr in Lebanon. See you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.